Mr. Billing, just let me finish, Eric. You've a lot to learn yet. Doesn't let anyone voice their opinion and puts them down. I'm talking as a hard-headed, practical man of business, Mr. B said. Mr. Billing is insecure, described by Priestley as rather provincial in his speech. Mr. Billing is only wet because he married. He has to be corrected by his wife for being embarrassing. Arthur, you're not supposed to say such things, she says. World War will never happen. Unsinkable, absolutely unsinkable. A heavy-looking, rather portentous man. He views everything in terms of profits and losses. Lower costs and higher prices are all he thinks of. Sheila's relationship. He abuses laws and only sees his workers as money. Fired ever when she protested. A man has his own way. Look after himself and his family too. His boasting highlights his insecurities. How you get on with our chief constable? I'll warn you, he's an old friend of mine, he said to the inspector. Listen to this, of course, I tell you naturally. Doesn't take responsibility for Eva's death. When you're married, you'll realize that men with an important work to do sometimes have to spend all their time and energy on their business. You'll have to get used to it just as I had. Gerald, you're just the kind of son-in-law I've always wanted. Mr. Burling is a foil to the inspector. Inspector's refusal to bow down to Mr. Burling makes him infuriated. Well, what is it then? Mr. Burling's refusal to change. I'd give thousands, yes thousands. Priestley uses Mr. Burling to precise capitalism and older generations. The play is cyclical. Mrs. Burling time, a rather cold woman, her husband's social superior. Arthur, you're not supposed to say such things, why compliment the cook? I think Sheila and I had better go into the drawing room and leave you men. You'll have to get used to it just as I had. Not cozy and home-like. I'm absolutely ashamed of you. It's disgusting, she says to Gerald's affair. When you're married, you'll realize that men with important work to do sometimes have to spend all their time and energy on their business. If she admits she is wrong in any way, she admits she wasted her life. First, I blame the girl Hearst left. Secondly, I blame the young man. I don't suppose for a moment we can know why that girl committed suicide. Girls of that class, I accept no blame for it at all. That prejudiced me against her case. Eva was an easy no because it was obvious she was lying.
Inspector says he's a police inspector, but not really.
Inspector says he's a police inspector, but not really. The lighting should be pink and intimate until the inspector arrives. The inspector need not be a big man, but he creates an impression of massiveness, solidity, and purposefulness. He speaks carefully and weightily, and looks hard at the person he addresses before speaking. It was because she was going to have a child that she went for assistance to your mother's committee. On the road to the room she left a diary. There are millions of Eva Smiths and John Smiths still with us. We are members of one body. We are members of one body. We are responsible for each other. And if men will not learn that lesson, they will be taught in fire, blood, and anguish. And finally, Eric Burling, the one true criminal an inspector calls a rapist and a thief. He hides his personal struggles.
Eric is a fifth wheel as he is single. Not quite a tease, half shy, half assertive, you're squiffy. Eric's father ignores being challenged by him. Keep quiet, Eric, and don't get exited. Just let me finish, Eric, you've a lot to learn yet, Mr. Burling said. Mr. Burling treats Gerald more like a son than Eric. You're not the kind of father a chap can go to when he's in trouble.
Eric's lack of family support pushes him away.
Eric has empathy for Eva's death.
Involuntarily, my God, he said.
Mr. Burling says yes, horrid business. Why shouldn't they try for higher wages? We try for the highest possible prices.
Just keep quiet, Eric.
Eric's drinking problem.
Of course not, it isn't true, Mrs. Burling says.
Eric's drinking fuels most of his actions in the play. I was in that state when a chap easily turns nasty.
Yes, and that's when it happened. And I don't even remember, that's the hellish thing. You killed her, and the child shed have had too. My child, your own grandchild.
Eric is immature. The fact remains that I did what I did. My mother did what she did, and the rest of you did what you did to her. Eric can't be trusted. He might just want to get back at his parents.